How's it going, guys? It's Paradise, and I'm here to bring you two different builds that you can use to take on Alatreon. These are actually the builds that we used in our solo and 4-person scaled hunts to take him down. They don't require any Alatreon pieces. They are purely from content in the game before Alatreon, one of which is quite easy to get and the other one does require some teamwork. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of Alatreon and if you've managed to beat him yet, and if you did, what time did you get on your hunt? And of course, drop a like and subscribe for more content like this one. So for the first set, it is actually going to be using a 4-piece silver Rathalos. We're going to go with the helmet, the chest, the arms, and the waist. The reason that we're using the 4-piece is for the true critical element bonus, because you are going to want to be hitting those elemental DPS checks so that you don't wipe on Eschaton Judgment. We're going to fill in the final slot with the Yangaruga Greaves. This is simply because it's a very decent piece of armor to use. It's got some good gem slots on it as well, so you can get some good decorations in your build. Now for the charm slot, it is highly dependent on what decorations you actually have. For me, I don't have a lot of level 4 fire attacks as I'm going to be using a fire charge blade in this build. Of course, you want to swap over elements depending on what element Alatreon starts the fight off at. So the event quest Death Star, he starts in frost form, and Evening Star, he starts in fire form. So you want to do the opposite element depending on what quest you have. I have Death Star, so I'm going to be using the fire element. And because I don't have really very many good level 4 decorations with fire attack, I'm using the Blaze Charm. However, if you have a lot of good level 4 decorations, you could swap over to the Partbreaker Charm instead, which will really help you on those horn breaks. Outside of that, I really recommend taking the Rock Steady Mantle. The reason for this mantle is because it lets you jump in the fight, ignore his initial roar, get some damage in there early. It's also really handy for getting the flinch shot really quite early in the fight, and you can afford to tank 1 or 2 hits to really go all out on DPS to get that DPS check, but don't expect to be tanking like 3, 4, 5 hits in a row. You will cart. Finally, I'm using Temporal Mantle just as a means to go extra offensive and tank a few more hits throughout the fight as well. For the decorations themselves, you can really use what you want to, but I really do recommend slotting in level 3 Blight Resistance so that you no longer have to worry about being debuffed. I also highly recommend at least 1 point in health boost. If you can make it work, having max health boost is going to really help you out as well. Outside of that, put in all your DPS things. I'm using Charge Blade, so I have to put in capacity boost as well, and guard up is just really handy to guard some extra attacks with the Charge Blade. However, Dragon Resistance and either Fire Resistance or Ice Resistance are also really handy in the fight, depending on what form you're starting the fight off in. So definitely see what level 4 decorations you have. I don't have that many great level 4 decorations, as you can see, so you may even be able to make this build better than I can. So that is the easier version out of these two builds. You can do Silver Rathalos and Yangaruga solo without too much difficulty. You can always find a friend if you are struggling. However, do remember Alatreon is the big bad endgame boss right now, so you really do need to make sure you have quite a high quality set to take him on, and if you are able to get it, the 5-piece Safi'jiiva set is going to be really handy because of its set bonus that gives you true Dragon Vein Awakening. It increases your elemental damage and affinity while your weapon is drawn. However, it does make you take damage continuously as you attack, but then does heal you up as you continue to attack more. So you have to be slightly more cautious with the full Safi build, because some attacks will one-shot you as you're losing health as you're being aggressive. But if you are extra careful and you are dodging when needed, then this build is going to be super strong, and it has loads of decoration slots. Just like I said on the previous build, the decoration slots are really dependent on what you have and what decorations you have. But again, the same thing applies. You're going to want Blight Resistance, you're going to want either Dragon, Fire, or Ice Resistance if you can fit it in your build as well. And then you just want the damage things outside of that. such as Weakness Exploit, and of course either Blaze Jewels or Frost Jewels for your ice or your fire attack, depending on what element you're starting off the fight in. And also, Part Breaker again is very, very strong and does help you with those horn breaks, especially in multiplayer where the threshold is even higher than in solo. So if you can fit it in, either the Part Breaker charm or just slotting it into your decorations is going to be really, really helpful. Of course, this does require you to take on Safi'jiiva. It is a lobby siege, so you do need to have multiple people to take him down, or it does take a very long time to do it solo or with 2 or 3 players. But you can, of course, search for that and search for lobbies that are focused on Safi'jiiva. Even if you don't know anyone, you can actually find lobbies in-game and actually take him out with randoms in the game. I've done it myself. It's not the smoothest process, but it's not that bad, and I really do think that you can have a good chance at getting those Safi'jiiva parts, even just through in-game without going through any discords or communities. And you can always join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. There's always people hunting and playing Monster Hunter in there as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. These are the 2 builds that we recommend you use to take down Alatreon. The first one, again, the Silver Rathalos Yangaruga combo. The second one, the full set of Safi gear. They're really, really powerful sets. I've taken him down solo with both these builds myself. That, like I said, they're what we used in our multiplayer hunts and solo hunts. So hopefully it helps you guys out. Good luck taking him down. Let me know down in the comments if these builds work out for you. Drop a like and subscribe for more content like this one. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.